Attention active traders, discover powerful new precision trading tactics with Day Trading University's live online webinars. Featuring award-winning active trader Ken Calhoun. These exciting hands-on learning events can help transform your trading skills in just hours. You'll unlock practical new trading plays with Ken, thanks to the help of his easy-to-follow streaming charts that show you step-by-step exactly how to trade the strongest plays in today's markets. Come join the action with dozens of other active traders. Register your spot right now. Joining us live here in the trading studio is Ken Calhoun.
Hi traders, and welcome to Trading Television. Here's yet another trading strategy I'm really excited to be sharing with you today. Here's a quick overview of exactly how it works.
That I have used with great success for many years, both with organizations and in my own trading, is a flowchart. And this is a tool that I want you to think about putting together for yourself. This is one I put together way back in '02, and I have since updated it. I will be sharing that information with my trade mastery traders, but just for everybody, I want you to think about putting together a quick flowchart, a top-down process map of what you need to do each day. And there's several benefits to that. Let me first show you what it looks like so you can see an example. You can download this one, by the way. It's at daytradinguniversity.com/flowchart.gif. Okay, and that's the full-size one. I want you to take a look at that. Fill in the blanks. It's just kind of a worksheet. And work on making your own. Make this your own. What I want you to do is think, and again, the reason that I do this is because, just a quick background, after graduating UCLA back in 1986, I went to work in aerospace and defense for Rockwell and McDonnell Douglas, and at that time, in the late 80s, total quality management was in vogue, and so we learned tools for process mapping and so forth. TQM didn't work in companies for a variety of reasons, but the tools are very good. And one of the tools that we use to help improve processes is to just do a quick top-down flowchart of what you do step by step. And the reason we do that is to help identify trouble spots. So, for example, here I say use a NAS premarket heat map, scanner, CNBC ticker, and websites. That's still valid. Are the NAS premarket futures under 10 or over 10 red or green? That number has since changed. But that's still a critical process step. Where are the NASDAQ and the SPOOs, the S&P futures, doing pre-market? What does that look like on CNBC? And I use eSignal. You just pull up the QMI chart, and that gives you a quick view of what the futures look like. And again, you need to use a line chart, and I'll show you how to do that later. But one of the things I want you to do is put together a flowchart and use it as a tool. Check the 1-minute chart for the QMI and take a look at whether or not the volatility is there. Is there a trend or is it choppy? What's the pattern of the NASDAQ pre-market futures pre-market between 8 a.m. Eastern and 9:30? And make sure that you put that in place and use that as a filter. If it's choppy, then you need to have the discipline to tell yourself, okay, I'm going to be a lot more skeptical. I'm probably not going to trade till at least 9:45 because of that. I'm going to trade lighter shares, if at all, and be a much more cautious trader. So you're looking for reasons to trade light, okay, and also looking for which signals tell you should be having an aggressive trading day. Putting together a flowchart gives you a chance to put together what I call if-then conditionals. If the Qs are, say, out, and back then it was 3 Qs. Now it's 4 Qs. Everything gets more complicated. Anyway, back in the good old days, it was the ETF was the 3 Qs. Are they trading in or outside of the previous day's range? And if yes, then we look at our sector movements and so forth and so on. And there's a lot of things that you need to do to develop a very step-by-step plan for trading the market. What you want to do that use this for is discipline, and to help you stay out of trading if market. Print this out, put it up. Make one yourself that's different, that's unique, and you have to use the current values. These are from back in '02, but the concept is still extremely valid. It's what I do every day. I have my own updated flowchart that is taped to the wall here in front of me. I'm looking at it now over on the right side here. And it helps me stay out of choppy days and helps me trade in trend. And so having a visual map, if you're like me, you're kind of a visual person, you need to have these anchors or these triggers, these things that give you leverage to either keep your butt out of the market or trade hard like a professional. Okay, those of us who've been trading a lot of years and know how to do it we've got very specific entry and exit triggers and numbers and the rest of it that give us a step-by-step process. Does this mean that out of the bottom always comes money? No, but more often than not. And so one of the things I want you to do is consider putting together a process flow chart that just maps out the top level, say 5 to 7. That's another key point, by the way. Keep it simple, 5 to 7 steps. Then figure out.
Now that's a strategy worth knowing, and I'm sure you'll want to get your hands on the complete episode with all the specifics you need to know to be able to actually use it for yourself. Here's how to order.